When I sat down to write this speech a year ago, I had no idea where to begin. However, I stand here today with a whole new knowledge on what it truly means to be resilient. This past year, we have seen resilience in many forms. We've seen it in the healthcare workers who worked countless hours during the pandemic. We've seen it in the teachers and parents who had to modify their lives to virtual learning. We've seen it in all the essential workers who never took a day off, and we've seen it in each of you, the college students who persevered and still gave college their all, even when it felt more difficult than ever. You passed tests and completed assignments, even when it felt like the world was falling around you. I'll never forget March 11th last year when I had what would become my last in-person class of my college career. What felt like a normal Wednesday would quickly become a huge turning point in our lives. We didn't get to prepare or get any sort of heads up for what was to come. From that day on, we all had no choice but to adjust to our new normal. We didn't get days off or a pause on our assignments to adapt. We had to just keep going. To myself, some days felt impossible. Adjusting was hard, and there was no manual on what to do next. But at the end of the day, I knew I had to keep going. I knew, along with each of you, that I was tough enough and resilient enough to get through this. College has been testing us every day for the past 4 years to make the decision to keep going. And although some days felt harder than others, we got through it. We were bombarded with the tragedy and sadness that came along with the pandemic every day and still remained hopeful and optimistic for the future. Because not even a global pandemic was going to stop us from accomplishing our goals. And to me, that right there is the true meaning of resilience. That even when it felt impossible to keep going, not knowing what tomorrow would bring, within the blink of an eye, we all adapted and continued on through our college careers. Now, as you sit here, I want you to take a good look at what this degree truly means. Getting through college in itself is an incredible accomplishment, let alone during a global pandemic. This degree displays a magnitude of strength and resilience, showing every person that sees it that you did not quit when life got tough, and you will not let anything step in the way of accomplishing your goals. This degree shows that you have an unbelievable level of tenacity and that you are unstoppable. This past year alone has definitely proven that, shaping you all into the leaders of the future, and I challenge you to not let that go to waste. You have all worked so hard to get to this point, through endless hours of studying, Zoom lectures, writing papers, and so much more, all while maintaining work and personal lives as well. So I want to say congratulations to each and every one of you for continuing on and believing in yourself. Nobody said college was easy, and yet you still managed to put all your dedication towards it and get you here today. Now it's up to you to make that commitment worth it and continue to put it towards your next accomplishments in life. Today begins the rest of your life as a University of Michigan-Flint graduate, and it's up to you to decide what you make of that. I can't wait to see you all change the world. To the class of 2020 and the class of 2021, congratulations, and of course, go Blue.